don't know why 2021 should start any other way than me freaking out. Hi, I'm a little yellow fish, and welcome to... We're starting off kind of chill, kind of manic, you know. Why would you pick just one? Why would you not be chill and manic at the same time? Welcome back to Talk Horror to Me, where today I'm gonna dye my hair. I asked on my Instagram and on my TikTok for you guys to send in some assumptions that you thought about me whilst I have a breakdown, a rose of gold breakdown. Normally I would have all of the good stuff, like a tint brush and like a proper bowl and like everything. Today I have a takeaway container and a paintbrush that I stole from my dad's garage, which I'm pretty sure has paint thinner in it. I'm aware that I look like garbage. I haven't worn makeup since last year. The effort isn't there, the motivation isn't there. The fact that I'm doing this is because I'm manic today. That is the only reason. So we should get all of this mixed up before I slap it on my head, because the reviews for this are questionable. Most people say that it turns their hair bright fucking red, and as you can see, my hair's pretty white right now, so if it's gonna go red on anyone's hair, it's gonna be me.
4 days earlier when my mummy did my roots.
I've been seconded off to the bathroom because if I go downstairs into the living room with bleach on my head, my mum's gonna disown me. And this isn't the bulk of this video because I've already got the bleach on my head. I wasn't filming that because it was stressful. So first of all, I need to wash this bleach out of my head, and then we're gonna get started. I'm literally not even looking at the instructions that I have in front of me. What? What are you? You are literally not part of it. You are a conditioner. Pour shit 1 into shit 2. Always do a strand test unless you're me, who thinks they're better than everyone else. Speaking of better than everyone else, let's get to these assumptions. The first one I have, which was submitted on my Instagram, was, I thought you were extremely am I doing this right? Shit 1 into shit 2, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Yeah, absolutely, I'm doing it fine. Okay, what am I panicking about? I'm a professional at this point, really. I thought you were extremely arrogant and up yourself, but my opinion changed, ? Funnily enough, it's not funny, it's actually really terrible. I get this all of the time. My best friend, who you may know if you are a watcher of my channel, has often had to introduce me to people that she knows that I'm just meeting as, hi, this is Emily, she's not as much of a bitch as she looks, which is debatable. But really, I think that's just because I have really weird anxiety traits where I take a lot to figure people out, and I take a lot of time to come out of my shell because I'm quite scared of people. Here I am on YouTube and on TikTok, like, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm quite scared of what people will think of me, so I just tend to not give anything away, and I think that comes across as being quite standoffish and being quite arrogant and thinking that I'm better than everyone else, but it's actually because I think I'm worse than everyone else that I do that. Because I already think I'm garbage, you know? So I'm just gonna assume that you feel the same way. Wow, this is really depressing. Sorry about this, it's just true. Always remember to section your hair because it gives the illusion that you kinda know what the fuck you're doing. I mean, look at this. Clearly I'm a professional. The next few assumptions that I got was kind of in the same vein, that I'm confident, don't give a shit about what other people say, sassy. I've kind of already answered that because it comes from a place of actually being terrified. Oh no, not all over my mum's freshly washed bath mat. Oh my gosh, she's gonna disown me. Wear gloves because you know better, and this is permanent dye. We're using Colorista Permanent Gel, redefines bold colour, and like I said earlier, the reviews are questionable at best. So I'm thinking I'm going to go underneath because there's a lot of oranger? Wow, good words. There's a lot of parts of my hair that are more yellow-orange underneath, whereas at the top there's more like white and then some pink here for some reason. So we're going to go underneath, and then the top bit is probably only going to be on there for like 15 minutes, and then we're going to shampoo the shit out of the underneath. That's my plan. Will it work? We'll see if this video ever makes the light of day if I have hair by the end of it. See, that looks really dark. The next assumption is, I assume that you had an emo phase. That is 100% accurate. I had the most hilarious emo phase from like 12 till maybe like 14, and then I transitioned into the scene kind of kid. I had multiple colours in my hair, I had that stupid fringe. Hell yeah, of course I was. And then we got some really accurate ones here. I'm gonna quick fire some accurate ones. You have a really sarcastic sense of humour, and honestly, all of the best people do, in my opinion. And then I'm just gonna negate what I just said and agree with this one that says confident on the outside, not on the inside. And boy, where are you? Do you have cameras following me everywhere? Because if that isn't me, but that's fine. Everyone is allowed to have their own way of feeling confident, and mine is to fake it. There's a bunch of people who have clocked me, Christ, you're more self-confident on camera than in real life. That is absolutely accurate. I don't know why. It doesn't really make any sense, does it? What you see in a video is what I allow you to see, which, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I just realised I was going to put on a dark shirt because I figured the dye wouldn't show up, but there's developer in this, so it's essentially just going to bleach it, and this is one of the only black shirts I have, and I require a black top to wear to work sometimes, so, you know, 2021, we just deal with things at a later date. Here's another one. You go after fuckboys. I'll explain to you why that couldn't be further from the truth. If you mean, oh my god, that is going really dark already. I'm gonna have to get a fucking move on, but that just doesn't seem like something that's gonna happen right now. To date and like be romantically involved with, not at all. I literally couldn't go for anything further than what is deemed a fuckboy. I basically seem to go for soft boys that need me to fucking look after them day in, day out. I've had 2 long-term relationships. So the first one was when I was 18 and I was with him for 2 years. Then at 20, nearly 21, I started going out with a guy who I then dated kind of on and off for like 3.5 years. Both absolute little babies. This is so funny because the more recent one at the very least is probably going to see this, and honestly, oh, he deserves everything I say about him, if I'm quite honest. Like, absolute soft boy, will cheat on me and then cry about it. This shit's getting darker by the second, holy crap. Okay, move on, Emily. Stop talking about your embarrassing love life. Okay, when it comes to like just to like have casual like flings with, I guess you could say I actually do go after fuckboys. Well, that's what they're for, right? Not in a horrible way. Like, I love men regardless. Like, I'm not some man hater. If I was a man hater, I wouldn't date them. When it comes to like casual flings and stuff, fuckboys are fun, as long as I myself, as a woman, know what I'm getting myself into and understand the consequences. Because if you meet someone and go, they're a fuckboy, chances are they're a fuckboy. As long as I know what I'm getting myself into and I am prepared to deal with the consequences, i.e. don't catch feelings, don't act like this is going to be more than it is. If you start to catch feelings, recognize it and get out or speak to them, see if they're on the same page. If they are, wow, that never happens. If they aren't, you know, you get out then. Really isn't that difficult. I understand that's a lot easier said than done, but you know, I have quite a subjective way of dealing with these kinds of things. But as far as fuckboys, yeah, they're lovely to have a fling with and have fun with, but you know, to date, no, definitely not. I tend to go for man babies. You know, just love looking after people, even when I need the most looking after myself. These are coming from my Discord server. So I have a Discord server. We chat all the time. We're all real hypebeasts for each other and real supportive. So if you want to join that, the link will be in the description. So come and say hi! I heard you say something about how you only spend 6 months of the year in the country. Outside of lockdown, what sort of work did you do? Which places have you been to? So I am a professional singer. I went to drama school. Oh no, there's dye on the floor. Oh no. I went to drama school in 2012 and graduated in 2015. From 2015, I have been self-employed as a singer, dancer, performer. I have worked in Disneyland Paris. I have worked in 5-star resorts around Europe and in Africa. I have worked in a DreamWorks theme park in Malaysia, and I was about to go on my first cruise ship contract before the events of coronavirus. This is so dark, it looks nothing like the bitch on the box. Where did you develop your talent for singing? Where has it taken you in terms of occupation and opportunities? Kind of just answered that one, I guess. I've been singing since I can remember. I did Amdram and professional theatre productions in my hometown up until I went to drama school 2 weeks after I turned 18. Been my whole life. I hope to get back to it soon. A lot of assumptions that I got on TikTok, I guess, is kind of from the personality that I do have on TikTok, which is very takes no shit, dealing with horrible people in the workplace and shit. Yeah, no, I don't take any shit. If you're annoying me, you will know about it. Great night out at a karaoke bar. Funnily enough, I am the worst night out at a karaoke bar because if I'm not with all of my friends who are professional singers, I won't sing. I will not partake in it because I think it's embarrassing. Which is so elitist. Such a dick. Sorry about it. You are an absolute heavyweight drinker. Kind of depends on what I'm drinking. Well, actually, the short answer to that is no, I'm not. It depends what I'm drinking, how quickly I'll get drunk. If it's wine, it's not going to take that long. Specifically red wine, if I have half a bottle of red, I will be on the floor. If I have a bottle of white, I will be on the floor. But if you give me like a liquor that I really like, so say we're drinking Kahlua or Tia Maria or Amaretto, I can probably smash a whole bottle of that and not be, you know, completely like manic and terrifying everyone. This sectioning is hysterical. Hell yeah. Am I brushing it through with a Tangle teaser? Yes. Is that advised? Probably not. But you know, we move! Why is it bright fucking pink? Should have read the reviews before I bought it. You like slashes? Absolutely fucking accurate. Slashes are probably my favourite subgenre of horror films. They are so much fun. Everything that I like about horror movies, about them being fun, about them being an experience and everything like that. So I absolutely do love slashers. Okay, this isn't a horror related one, but it was submitted on my horror Instagram. I assume you're a closet Ariana Grande fan. Ain't no closet about it. I love that woman. Oh, her Dangerous Woman album has got me through some shit. You seem like you're not a fan of the A24 type horror. And I'd agree with that to an extent because there are certain A24 horror films that I didn't like at all, The Witch being one of them. I talk more about my feelings on The Witch specifically in my unpopular opinions about horror video, which I'll put in the card up there. A A24 film that I really enjoyed was Saint Maud, and I'm actually quite a big fan of like slow burn horror like The Village and The Blair Witch Project. I agree to an extent and then I disagree to an extent. So glad that that made absolutely no sense. Okay, it's all on. I had to stop filming and get a fucking move on. It is so dark underneath. I'm actually kind of scared that it's just gonna be bright pink. I mean, it will probably eventually fade to the right colour, but I would recommend getting this one because this has been on there for 2 seconds and it's the colour of the box. This stuff underneath, I'll check back in when maybe I look like a gumdrop. Kind of excited to look like a gumdrop.
3 weeks later.
Quality through the roof thanks to getting my mic back and getting a real camera.
Well, this feels weird. So I actually started filming this video about 3 weeks ago when I first dyed my hair. It's been a long 3 weeks. I've been really sad. Let's not talk about it. This was the outcome of my hair. I was so worried that it was going to be like really magenta pink dark, but it's not. It's washing out really nicely as well. We're going to get back onto it because I left out a bunch of questions through the stress and the mania of dyeing my hair. You miss some of the foods that you no longer eat. I am plant-based. I haven't eaten dairy or meat since about May of 2019, so I'm coming up 2 years. Honestly, no. Anything that I did miss has an alternative. Up until a while ago, it was omelets, and then Crack came out with their own egg substitute, so no, I don't actually miss anything. You're not a big fan of sequels, especially in the horror genre. I wouldn't say that's true at all, because the more sequels a film has, the more they just go off the deep end. It encompasses everything I love about the genre. Fucking nuts. Anyway, I hope that this video turns out okay, even though I had a massive break in between filming it, but you know, we move. I've seen so much love with the fact that I took a break because I've not really even been posting on TikTok very much, which is, you know, shocking for my audience over there. But I just haven't been motivated. I just haven't been very happy. So I can't really fake it all that much, and I think it's kind of been obvious because the only things I've posted on TikTok are just getting pissed off at people not following COVID guidelines. I'm back with a lot more content. I have a beautiful new camera that I can't help but stare into the viewfinder for, so I've got to stop doing that. Videos are back and they're going to be such better quality, I hope, as long as I don't fuck it up. Links below. That's it for me today, kids. And I'll be back.